What's up, YouTube? Folks, I'm running a bit late this morning. Slept in, but I seen my buddy out here yesterday wearing these catfish butts out after Helene come through. So I knew it was gonna be a good day. I couldn't make it out myself, had some things going on, but water is low. It is super low. And we got some new ruts cut in the ground for us, so that's kind of cool. But heard these catfish are chewing. We couldn't get after them. It's a little breezy this morning, not bad. It's another morning where the bait's probably gonna be pretty easy to get, but this water is chocolate milk. Anyhow, wish me luck. We finna see what we can do. All right. This wind should have pushed these fish up into this cove. I have not seen many jumping. I know they're here. Y'all, I can see. That's the species we after, folks. Look at there. I want to catch him on a rod and reel. Old flathead. He is gorged. Beautiful little fish. So that tells me these fish are up here in these shallows feeding. All right. We good on bait. Let's go fishing. Well, I'd like to get upstream a little bit, but I don't want to tear up a prop either. So, y'all, this is a minefield of debris. Fishing the channel is a no-go today, so we're gonna go try to find us a spot off of the channel and see what we can do. But this little bit of logs right here, man, I don't know. It's gonna take me a minute to get where I want to go this morning. Fortunately, I don't think I've got to go too terribly far. Shoo! I do believe we're gonna have to add a couple of extra sinkers on here today, boys. All right, YouTube, let's do it. We're anchored up in a spot. Got the old gizzard shad. Take him and knock those scales off. What that does right there is it releases the oils that are in that fish in the skin. And you just cut his head. I like to try to cut right through there so I hit the gizzard. I want that gizzard to be cut in half. So that's gonna be a pretty decent sized bait. That's another decent sized bait. And if I'm desperate for bait, I'll use that. I don't particularly like to use the booty section, but anyway, we'll take our hook, run it right through his nostril. I'll show you something about the way I hook this headpiece. So, if you're having a hard time getting hook sets, you can hook him right through that section because that will rip out better. But if you really want to make sure that that bait holds on, right up underneath the jaw, into the nostril area. Well, that ain't really the nostril area, but that bait ain't going nowhere. That's too hard. See, if you can't get that hook through, neither can that fish. You really want this bait to pull off when that big old fish hits it. So right along through there. That's really not hooked great, but it'll do. And that bloody joker right there on that Santee Cooper rig with a little rattle should do the trick. We're going to put one over there kind of on the edge. All right, here we go. Chunk's out, baby. That didn't take but a second. Get there about 9:30, maybe 9:45.
Okay. I was just, what are you doing?
I'm fishing, brother.
Alright, well,
I just reeled in my first one.
it's gonna be awful, or you don't know.
Oh, it's terrible.
So we get there. Okay, well, send me a picture of a fish or something.
Well, look at your phone before you do anything else. Look right here. Can you see your phone? Look at it.
Yeah, I see you.
All right, hang on. There you go. Ooh.
I see me.
Well, keep looking.
Hey, oh, you done caught one.
I did. Why you caught you and Grandma? Y'all got impeccable timing.
I mean, I tell you, that's what we do.
I ain't been here, but I don't know, 10 minutes maybe, and just got all my lines out. I ain't even got my coffee yet. And you called. I said, well, I'm fixing to catch fish. There you go. So.
Good. Okay.
All right.
I'll leave you. Bye.
Bye. 14. It's been caught a few times. All right. There was too much trash coming down through that channel, and wind started kind of swirling me around, so I moved back into the creek and beached up, and I had one of my knots come undone. Well, the knot didn't come undone, but it finally broke. Got to check these lines, folks. I don't know why I haven't checked every single one of these, and past couple of days when it was rainy and windy, I should have taken the opportunity to retie. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what I do. So this is one of my this is a straight, I guess you call it a Carolina rig, but it's a big one. So I've got a leader here that's about 24, 30 inches long, somewhere along in there. And I like these Gamakatsu, whatever. Gamakatsu 8/0 circle hooks. I like the straight shank. These Gamakatsu hooks are a little bit wider gap here than a lot of your other ones. Your other hooks, that point comes in too close, and if you catch a big fish, you really need a 10/0, 12/0 hook. But these Gamakatsu hooks are a little bit wider, so I can go with a smaller hook. Anyhow, this is the no knot snail. You come in from the back, hold that tag in, what is that, a ½ an inch down your shank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you go back in the way you came out. So from the back, and that's it. That is literally it. I have no idea how it holds tight, but you take it, put it on something you can pull on, give it a good tug, and there's your finished product right there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Let's see if I can make it focus. That's your finished product. No knot snail, nothing to it. You go from that, get your swivel. I have got don't know. It's a big swivel. Not a huge swivel, but it's a barrel swivel. Let me show it to you in comparison to this hook. So there's my swivel there, and I like to tie polymer knots. So if you go and start at your hook and work your way back to your rod for all your knots, you'll be able to tie your no knot snail and then polymer knots the rest of the way. Everybody knows how to tie a polymer knot, right? If you don't, you're about to find out. Double it up, go through the eye, tie your overhand knot. Tag in has a loop in it, go around the hook, the swivel, pull it back tight. That's it. That is literally it. Yeah, there it is. So these catfish don't care about that tag in. I will cut it off, trim it off. I just like mine to look kind of clean. So leave a, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch. There's your polymer knot there. You'll do the same thing with your main line. However, you got to go with your weights. All right, so main line. It's a 5-ounce no-roll sinker. Slide it on. I like these glass beads. I buy them in bulk from Amazon. You get like 1,000 of them for, I don't know, they're cheap. I use 2 because when I'm suspend fishing, I'll show you here in a minute, but I use 2, so when I'm suspend fishing, every time that weight bumps up and down, I don't know if you can hear that, but it makes a little click. And then go find your swivel and tie you another polymer knot right here. If you did this in any other order, it would have been way more difficult to tie these polymer knots. Again, double it up, go through your eye, overhand knot. Don't pull it too tight. You'll have a big loop on your tag end. Take your hook, drop it through there, and just cinch her up. That's it, simple as that. Cut your tag end off. Again, you don't have to keep it super clean. These catfish just do not care. There's that. So, got your main line, 5-ounce no-roll sinker, 2 glass beads to protect your knot, and y'all, it will break. That's what happened to me. So, if you don't check it every once in a while, that knot will get worn down from all that bumping, and mine probably broke right there. Just threw it off a minute ago. Lost my sinker, lost my beads, lost my swivel, lost my leader, and lost my hook. Now, here's why I like this snell knot. You see how that thing is kind of curled in right here? So when that fish grabs this thing, if it happens to grab up high or whatever, grabs low, this thing has got a little bit of a trigger effect. So it comes down and it pulls on there. That's the way you want your hook to look when you get through with it. So that's it. Got you a piece of bait. Actually, I'm gonna put a live bait on there. I'm gonna put a live bait on there. Good gracious, what did I do? Mr. Bluegill, meet Mr. Flathead. I would like to introduce the 2 of you, let y'all become good friends. About a 10-foot hole out there. It's not super deep, so we're gonna anchor up here on this point. The wind's starting to come around it. I was gonna drag this creek, but y'all, there's just so much debris after the storm, so I don't know. But what I'm about to do is I'm gonna get out and walk the bank. Fishing with smalls out there, tooling around on these banks and picking up all sorts of cool stuff. So I'm gonna see what I can find myself. Definitely wasn't what I was expecting with a little lake. Did I have a fish on this whole time? Y'all, I got ready to leave, go to pick up my first rod, and guess what's on it? A fish. That's crazy, isn't it? That is crazy. You've probably been on there a minute. That is a pale colored channel cat. Come here, pale colored channel cat. It's a channel cat, but boy, he's colored like a blue. Come here, buddy. I mean, he must have just grabbed the hook. What the heck just happened here? No way. No way. Y'all. This is crazy. All right, this is crazy. I was just telling you I lost one, right? I threw one out and my knot broke. Look at this. That's mine. Yellow, barrel swivel, leader. I just lost that 20 minutes ago. There's what I caught on. That is crazy. I wish he'd have grabbed my sinker too. That is crazy. All right, well, I'm gonna eat him because I want my hook back. So he's going in the pot. That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Awesome. All right, y'all, wardrobe change. Now, went home, did some honeydews, got some grass cut, and I am back out here this afternoon checking my lines. I don't like the way that looks, but it's all right. Gonna anchor up. Pretty windy this afternoon, and I've moved over to a different creek, so hopefully this evening bite will pick up, and we'll see what they're doing. Well, I was trying to get my bait back. Dang it. He knocked it off before I had a chance to get it. Oh well. Skunk's out for the afternoon with the little channel cat. Bent it over pretty good, y'all. Darn, I wish I had that piece of bait back. We got us a turtle. Womp, 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 womp. Ooh, that was a big one. He just had that bait smushed right across there, just like that. Never had the hook. It was a big mouth. That one hurt. He had some weight to him. Been the grind today, y'all. It has been the grind. Well, y'all, it was a beautiful day. I couldn't get them to eat. I don't know what I'm doing different. I don't know if I'm holding my mouth funny or what, but my buddy is upriver just not half a mile from me, and I mean, he's tearing them up and he's catching some good ones too. So y'all check out his channel, Fishing with TR. My man is on them today, y'all. He's got a couple of 30 pounders, I think. At least one that's 31, I know. I think he got one that was 28 or something. Anyway, he's been putting a smack down on them, and all I'm doing down here is catching channel cats. But anyhow, appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. Maybe soon enough these big ones will start chewing, and I'll be able to put together some decent video for you. But anyhow, appreciate you guys playing along. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Share with your friends. Thank you so much for the support. See you guys next time. Take care.